Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the girl Evanity Star coming back to you with another video. And today I am coming to you with some fruits. Guys, yes, fruits, and I'm telling you, I'm lacking of this here. And here I have some apple, some grape, banana, and oranges. I choose not to use a green screen today, guys, because I have the grapes and the pineapple. Behind the green screen, it shows different color. It don't show the richness of the fruit. So I said, you know what, let me avoid using the green screen today. So I took it down. So guys, I am here with you and I want to share with you my fruits today because I want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I've not eaten much. My sons have been very upset with me, saying that I am putting too much strain on my body with this excessive eating. So I am trying to listen, you know what I mean, because they are all that I got for right now. And guys, I just want to come to you with a prayer. Dear Father in heaven, as I come before you, I want to thank you for the many blessings that you have been set upon me, and continue to guide and protect me. Protect me from my enemies, dear Father. Continue to cover me under your blood. Is the acts of you, humbly in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Yes, guys, I'm going to be going into these fruits here. I am feeling so good already about these fruits. So I have to, even though I feel good, I know it's good for me. But if I have to choose what I'll do something unhealthy. Can you imagine this? It's just what, when you feed your body with a certain lifestyle, it's like it's kind of hard. It comes like an addiction. You know what I mean? You know what is an addiction? When you can't resist certain things. But you have to have the strength and the stamina, the mind power to do certain things, you know? So, I wanted you guys to see me eating grapes. Because every time I have grapes on my fruit platter, I can't show it because it's not going to look as rich. The color is not going to be as rich. Yes, guys. What I'm here to talk to you about this morning while I eat my fruits is betrayal. When somebody betrays you, you guys, you have to be careful who you say things to. Because sometimes you say certain things to people innocently. Has that ever happened to you guys? You may be going through a certain situation and you've been talking to the person on the phone and you just share something innocently with the person, and the person will take what you say innocently and run with it and turn it into something totally different and create chaos in your life. Yes, guys, I have to be careful of those people. So you have to be careful what you say to people, because people will take it differently, especially when they're envious of you. Envy is a terrible thing. I'm telling you guys. Envy? My grandmother always teach me. She said, never let your right hand know what your left hand know. And I always wondering, what is she saying? Because I used to take it literally. I used to look at my right hand and look at my left hand. She said, never let your right hand know what your left hand know. It simply means that you must be careful what you say to people, because people interpret things differently and they run with it and turn it into problems. It's just like when you whisper something into somebody's ear and you whisper it, and by the time it reaches the 10th person, something totally different is being said. Yeah, that's what it is. So, guys, you have to be very careful. Anybody call you on the phone and ask you, what's going on? What's up with you today? Be careful. Be so careful. Be careful what you share with people, because you never know when they're going to turn your enemy and stab you in the back. It is terrible. Always try to be neutral. Or even if when you're neutral and that person see you have something that they wish to envy you for, they're going to try to make problem with you. So, just, you know what I mean? So guys, this is why I come to tell you today. Just be careful of what you say to people, because it may be interpreted differently or taken differently. Especially when they want to make problem, they go behind your back and create chaos in your life. And then they turn around and I'm still talking to you like they mean you good, like they're your friend. You have to be very careful of people. Very, very careful. Because sometimes you may innocently do things in life. And people see you do things, and they may see you do a bunch of things, but they pick out that special thing what they want to create problem with. That problem thing that they pick out just to make problem. Be careful of those people in your life, guys. And you don't be afraid to block people out of your life. If there are problems in your life and they can't get along with you guys, don't be afraid to block them and get rid of them out of your life. Because guess what? This is only going to be constant chaos. If chaos starts, just like in a relationship, if you have a man that beats you, constantly testing you and hitting you. You know, some of them test you. They test you just see if they can get on you, or just see how the strength, your weakness. Check your strength and your weakness. And they constantly hit you, and you say, oh, stop it, don't stop playing with it. They're testing you out to see how far they can go with you. And one day, they're gonna beat you so bad that you're not gonna believe it. So I'm telling you, be careful of the people that you're around. Be careful who you trust. And be careful what you say to people, because you never know when they're going to run with it and turn it into problem. And sit back like they don't know what's happening. Be careful of those people. Guys, it's important that you have fruits in your diet. Very important. You want a piece, guys? You want a piece? There it is. Oh yeah. Very important you have fruit. In life, it's not everybody have the same luck. Some people have to work hard for what they have. Some people get it in a platter. And some people just can't get it no matter how they try. But whenever you see somebody who is out there and they, you know what I mean, they may look down and distressed, try to help them. Try not to make problems. Try to alleviate any possible situation. Always be on the positive side of life. And sometimes we are all not perfect. We are human beings and we don't born perfect. You get what I'm saying? We have our faults. And I'm not going to tell you that I'm this perfect person. But we have to be careful when it comes to the second person. That's why I'm telling you, when I was living in Jamaica, I always have one friend. And if my friend have multiple friends, be careful of what you say to that friend. Because if your friend have multiple friends, everybody's their friend. And friend. It is going to be a problem. Any friend that you have that have a multiple, that have multiple friends, be careful of that friend. Because anything that you say to that friend and any breakout thing is going to be a problem. They're going to be telling that other person. So if you have a group of friends and all of your friends together and you share the same, you know what I mean, that's different. But never you have a friend who is your personal friend that have a tons of friends and that you don't even know those friends. Because they're going to be taking back your problem. Especially if they bring their problem, their friend's problem to you. A person who brings up the tail, carry a tail. Okay? Because you have to be very careful in life, very vigilant, know it's serious and perilous time. A lot of people lose their life innocently over just simple stuff. Things that could have been avoided only if you shut your mouth. Yeah. So guys, you always have to be good. Try and be good. And you know what I mean? We talk sometimes and we say certain things. We don't say it because we want to be malicious. We say it because we mean the person good. And then another person may run with it and make it seem like it is so bad and turn it into a terrible thing. Sometimes you're not even talking about the person. But because you may say certain things that relate to that situation, to that person run again and say it to, and create a whole new picture of madness. So God, if you can't say good, it's better not to say anything at all. If you can be good, that's why I always say if you can't be good, be careful. My grandmother always tell me that. Even if you can't be good, be careful. Sometimes you will be upset and you may say certain things, you know what I mean? You don't really mean it to be any detriment. You just talk about the situation, not that you're talking off the person, but you're just talking about the situation, how to make things better, how to do things better. And people interpret it and take it back and make it be a madness. Be careful. I've learned my lesson, and I have no more lesson to learn, because now in life I just have to learn how to my grandma used to say, keep your mouth. Because when you mean well to people and you speak it to them and you're trying to educate them and you're trying to show them the better way, they take it for insult. So if people can listen and learn and grow without taking things for insult, stay away from those type of people. If you see somebody walking on the street and they're going to step into a load of mess, and you tell them, look there, you're stepping into a load of mess, and they're going to say, leave me alone, let me go, and they step into it. What are you going to do? You can't help those people. Certain people, you just have to just leave them, let them fall on their own. You can't help everybody. We are not here to help everybody in the world. You know? Certain people, you just can't help them. No care what. And you wonder why some people make it and some people don't. Because some people listen and some people don't. Yeah. Because I can remember one day I was on my unit and the nurse manager came and she was educating us about certain things, about being better and having quality, improvement, trying to make sure that we do certain things a certain standard. Some of the nurses them start to bicker and cussing on, going on. And I said, why are you doing that? You need to listen and learn from what she's saying so that we can improve and be better. She didn't say it because she wanted to harm us. She said it because she wanted to protect us. So those are the type of ways you have to be careful of what you say. Be careful, because some people will take goodness and apply it to themselves. And some people, when you tell them good, they take it for the biggest insult. So you can't teach or you can't help everybody. So you just have to be careful. You just have to just do what you do and just go about your business and leave people alone. Leave people alone, guys. Leave them alone. You guide them, you teach them, you can't, and you see that it's not working, leave them alone. Because everything you say that means good to them, they're going to take it for insult and create another level of distress and problem. Yes, guys, you have to be careful. Like I said, I am no perfect person. I have my faults. But in life, I can tell you that I listen, and you have so many receptive. I've come across so many receptive people. When I say receptive, oh my God. If you tell them one thing, they listen and they learn and they move towards it and they make it better. Oh, you can just imagine how you feel good when somebody is receptive around you. You can talk to them and they understand exactly what you're saying, and yes, and they can move towards it and make and everything just nice. Yeah, those are the type of people I like to be around. People who are receptive, people who are really ready to learn, people who are ready to take criticism and use it in a way where it is positive for them. Okay, you have to learn to take criticism. If you can't take criticism, then it's bad for you. There's no way. There's no way you can help a person who cannot take criticism. If a person look at you and said, you're always in a crushed dress, why don't you press your dress? You're going to turn around and start fighting the person because the person tell you that you're in a crushed dress. All you have to say, okay, thank you. I'm going to go and I'm going to press that dress and make sure that it don't crush. And the next time you see me, you see my dress is not crushed today. You like it this way? Yeah. This is how people take conscious critique and make it be positive in their life. Anytime you tell somebody something that is positive, something that is going to help them and to change their life for the better and make things better for them, and they resent it and turn against you and cuss you out, then you have to be careful of that person. You have to be very careful, okay? And sometimes you just have to cut certain things off, and you have to just cut certain people out of your life, because if you don't cut certain people out of your life, guys, you're not going to be able to grow. So you have to willing to let go. You have to willing to set certain principles for yourself. And it doesn't matter who. You have to show, you cannot let people bring you down, especially when you're trying to do good. They turn around and start to tell you all kind of negative things about yourself, because they don't know how to take criticism. They turn it into negative and cause a whole chaos of problem. That's why so many people is out there losing their life today for just nonsense. But we have to love each other. We have to care about each other, and we have to be careful still. Even though we care about each other, care with caution. Care with caution, because it's not a lot of us understand what it is to take criticism and run with it and make that criticism, especially if it's a positive criticism, and make it better for themselves. Not everybody you can teach and tell them that. And it's weird, how situation is. But guys, this is my message that I want to bring to you guys, and just tell you, when you teach somebody something, and if they don't hear, and you can't force them to hear, and they just set in their ways, leave them alone. Leave them alone, especially if they're not a child. Leave them alone. And people who listen to gossip and turn gossip into problem, leave those people alone. People who are mischief makers, leave those people alone. If the person can't come with you with consciousness and do things that is positive around you, leave those people alone and let them go. You have to learn when to let people go out of your life so that your life can be better. Guys, I'm just sharing this with you because I know there's so much things that is out there in the world today that is so negative, and certain things that can be avoided. People end up, doing so much chaos because they don't understand how to deal with negativism, and they don't know how to turn a negative into positive, and they don't know how to listen, they don't know how to really learn from certain things, and they just sit in their ways, and they expect you're gonna just appreciate it, because when you know you're teaching the person the right thing and the person don't accept it, and yet still when they look at you, they start to envy you for your progress when you may do the right thing. So guys, you have to be very selective with the people that is around you. Be very selective with your friends, and always strive to do the best. Always try to do the best, and always try to stay uplifted. Believe in God and do the things that is right always in your life. And then sometimes we may say certain things and we may talk certain things, not that we mean anything that is bad. We just want to get certain things off our chest and we may share it. But be careful of the things that you say, the people that is around you. If you have to say, go in the closet, lock yourself up and just talk to the closet. Be careful. Be careful, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you now. And just walk safe, be good. Like my grandmother used to say, if you can't be good, be careful. Walk good, guys.